Hello, and welcome to tonight's oddcast, my oddcast, the true odd one. And tonight we are going to be talking about money and how, if you don't have any, you can't make any. I have been trying to wrap my head around this for quite some time, and I still can't really understand what they're supposed to be talking about here. So I've done everything that I can to try to help myself, to try to help my friends, my family, and everything else. And all I'm told is, well, you have to have a little bit of money to be able to spend a little bit of money. So, what is that all about? How are you supposed to be able to succeed in a world that won't allow you to succeed in the first place? What do you do then? Do you just try to play their game? Well, their game is wrong. You can't play a game that's fundamentally flawed at the most basic of levels. I mean, come on. So, how do we get around this? Well, it's up to the people. You, every one of you, to just get together and maybe form an idea. I have an idea. You know, I have thought about a meritocracy. I do believe I've brought it up. I can't remember who it was that came up with it. I do believe maybe it was. So, a meritocracy is basically where you get rewarded for your work ethic more than you get rewarded for anything else. That way, there's more competition to do the right thing and to work better and be more productive than there is having a title such as CEO or so on and so forth. I don't know how many CEOs, CCCEOs, SEOs, IOs there are, but there are so many of them, and those positions aren't even necessary. All that is some rich guy saying, hey, I want my friend to have money, but I don't want him to have to do anything. That would be great if everybody could do that, right? So while they are filling their pockets and taking away from everyone else's glee and happiness and their pursuit of happiness and a pure life, a happy life, what are the rest of us supposed to do if there is no way that we can succeed ourselves? Many of us do what I am doing right now. We try to make content to make our message heard so that the world may try to heal in some way. So I offer a new system based on merit more than anything, where we have things that we celebrate on a regular basis more than just commercial holidays. Do you know what I mean? We need more than just money-filled commercialist holidays. Right now, the world is suffering from stage 4 consumerism, and we have to do something about that. And I'm not saying consumerism is a bad thing, but taking it to a whole new level where it becomes you that is consumed by it, that is a problem. And that is a huge problem in the world that we have today. So, what are we going to do about it? Well, perhaps we should start sharing a little bit more. If your TV is still working and you don't need it anymore, instead of just throwing it away, find someone that wants a TV. Just put it up for free. Don't try to get money out of it. Just be like, here's a TV to the first person. It works. I just got a better one. That is one way we could do things, correct? So, another thing that we could do as far as helping each other out. So, another thing that we can do to help each other out is to be able to not only share, but perhaps build better communities, stronger communities, When was the last time you talked to your neighbors in your entire community? When was the last time there was ever such a thing as a neighborhood barbecue? They used to happen. I remember when I was little, they used to happen. But, well, that was a long, long, long time ago. So, there are things that we can do to change the world for the better to where we don't have to rely on this system that sucks our pockets dry. We don't need a society to where we can't succeed if we don't have money. Money that goes to our bills and our food and our children and our families otherwise. So, why don't we try my system? I'm not saying that I should be the leader. I'm just saying that somebody should invest in my ideas. And I'm not talking about financially, I'm talking about ideologically. Just think about it. A new society that is built on things that aren't so perverse, such as money and the things that come with that. And you know what I mean. There are so many terrible things that come along with money. And it's not necessarily that money itself is a bad thing, but people become consumed by it. And that can be anything. You can become consumed with anything. So be on the lookout for consumption. Anything that can consume you, whether it be grief, denial, jealousy, envy, hatred. There are so many things that could get you. So, I think that covers a little bit of tonight's episode. The thing that we need to get back to is we do not need a society that is funded on anything, really. I believe in a pass that you carry around, like a card ticket with a hole punch. You know, those little old things that you get with the movie theater. Or free pizza, or not theater. I meant like the old movie stores. You know the ones, Blockbuster and so on. So there are those. And everyone gets everything for free, basically. But the more you work, the more holes that are punched, the better off your life will be. So the more days that you work throughout the year, at the end of the year, everyone gets a big surprise. And it is a good surprise and something that you've wanted, something that you've needed, and something else just for being wonderful. And that is one of my ideas. So, I think that about wraps everything up tonight. I wish everyone a wonderful evening, and I hope that everyone stays safe. God bless you. I love you all. And if you do like my content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we can get the ball rolling. So thank you, everyone, and good night.